Hello and welcome to Simple French Cooking. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the quintessential French sandwich, the croque monsieur. It's nothing more than a grilled ham and cheese sandwich done the French way. So join me today on Simple French Cooking as we make croque monsieur. Now, what you need for the sandwich is 2 slices of bread. My son Bo made his very first loaf of bread yesterday, so I'm using some of his bread, but you could use white bread, wheat bread, gluten-free bread, really doesn't matter. Use any bread you want, use a hamburger roll. It doesn't matter. Do you guys remember that movie, Chef? One of the best food movies ever filmed, in my opinion. And the scene, I think probably one of the best scenes of the entire movie is where he's making the grilled cheese sandwich and he's just slathering butter all over it. I mean, oh my God, that was to die for. And pretty much that's what I'm going for here today. If you're worried about your cholesterol, you don't have to do that. You could just bake the bread with the ham and cheese inside till it melts. I mean, that's fine too. And what we're gonna do to start is we're just gonna take some soft butter, spread it thickly all over the outside here. Oh man, look at that. That is gonna be awesome. Now I'm gonna make this sandwich as I go. I find it easier to do this. So we're just gonna put it down in a non-stick pan and we're gonna turn the burner on high. And then I wanna put some cheese inside. So what I'm using here is Gruyere cheese. You could use Compte, to be honest. You could use cheddar. Use anything that you have in your fridge right now that resembles cheese. And I'm going to put a generous amount. I like my sandwiches to be really, really super cheesy. All right. And then I'm going to put 2 slices of ham. And then I like to top it with another layer of cheese. And this is going to be incredible. So right now it's pretty much like making a grilled cheese like you'd normally make. The only addition is ham. Some people might or might not put that in there. On the top slice of bread, same thing. We're just going to butter the exterior of it pretty heavily. And I would suggest cooking this sandwich on low to medium heat, because we're not in a rush here. What we want to do is get a nice crispy golden brown exterior that's going to have that same kind of crunch without burning it. I like to cook my croque monsieur super slow. That way you get this beautiful golden brown exterior. If you take a look at it right now, it's just incredible. I also like to press it while I'm cooking it, and then I'll be flipping it quite a bit as I'm going. I just want it to cook so slow. Oh, look at that. That looks insane. So right now I have my first sandwich going and I want to get working on my second sandwich. I was thinking, how could you make a croque monsieur even better than it already is? The answer is pork rillette. Oh, yeah! Last night, my wife and I and my son had pork rillette and I had a bunch left over, and I thought, instead of ham, let's just spread a thick layer of pork rillette. I'm going to take that extra little bit of fat off. We don't need any more. And I'm just going to spread a thin layer on 1 slice of bread, and then again I want to top it with some cheese. God, this is gonna be so good. And then I want to spread butter on the exterior of both sides. I know I didn't do it yet on the other one, but we are gonna do it on this one. All right, and let's just press that down, get it nice and flat. If your pan's big enough, you can cook these at the same time. And you know what? Make these, if you have rillette, or you have something else, you could use roast beef. In all honesty, you could use quite a few things. You could change the cheese to cream cheese and use smoked salmon. Do whatever you want. Rules are meant to be broken. Have some fun with it. But if your pan's big enough, get both of your sandwiches going at the same time. You know, otherwise have patience. Now you have your grilled ham and cheese sandwich, and in all honesty, some people call this a croque monsieur. I think that's a croque. Oh boy, bad joke. Anyways, that is one way to make it, and you could certainly stop here. But if you want to go for bonus rounds and make it more how you're going to find it in your favorite bistro or brasserie in France, you need to add bechamel or mornay sauce. Bechamel is one of the mother sauces, and I'm going to post a recipe in the links for it so you can make it yourself. I'm also going to make a video. It's one of the easiest sauces in the world to make. I'll also give you a bunch of different uses, so if you make a batch the same size I recommend in my book, that you can use it for a bunch of different things. But for this application for croque monsieur, we're going to take about a tablespoon and just spread that all over the top. Man, that looks good. Now I'm going to spread a little bit of grated cheese on the top. If you were using a mornay sauce, which is just a bechamel with cheese added to it, I wouldn't do this. You don't need more cheese, not unless you have a death wish. All right, so we got cheese on here. Now I'm just going to pop this in my broiler till the cheese is melted and bubbly, and we're golden. Pretty quick sandwich, took about 5 minutes to make. Anybody can make this, even your kids can make this. All right, let's give this a try. Just hear how crunchy that is. Oh my God. Are you guys wondering how this could get better? Then turn it into a croque-madame with a fried egg on top. Listen, if you enjoyed this recipe, my God, please subscribe to my channel. Until then, take care of yourself. Thank you for watching. Oh my God. You're not gonna tell my kids I made this, right? Oh my God.